moment when my Kundang realized that he is messed up. Oh, Mother! I'm sorry! I wasn't meant it like that. I am your son! My name is Manan Kundang, I'm your son! But everything was just too late. Manan Kundang forever will be a story. The moral value of my story are: first, do not be rude to your mother. Second, always respect your mother, never disrespect them. And third, as the proverb said, heaven is beneath your mother's feet. Or in the other hand, you can say, surga, or in Indonesia, I'm sorry, you can say, surga berada di bawah telapak kaki ibu. And that's all from me. Thank you for your attention.
Terima kasih atas penampilannya. Kepada Dewan Juri, dipersilakan untuk memberikan tanggapan.
Jadi,
Yes.
I really liked your performance. It was very enjoyable to watch. It was also a great attraction in the beginning where you sang. And then also, it was great how the power outage did not bother you at all. It did not affect your performance. And in terms of pronunciation, it was great. It was understandable, and the story was presented really well. Nice facial expression. It was great. Thank you, and you did a great job.
Thanks a lot.
Selanjutnya dari penampilan dari SMP Yadika 5, dipersilakan untuk maju ke depan.
Hello everyone, the Honorable of the Judges. My name is Grace Teresa Andrianti. I am from Medical 5 Junior High School. And now I'm going to tell you all a storytelling entitled Crying Stone from West Kalimantan. So, enjoy! Once upon a time, there lived an old woman and a daughter named Dormy in a small village. The daughter was so beautiful, but she had a very bad attitude. She never helped her mother to work. She just spent her time in front of the mirror to beautify herself and to admire her beauty. Meanwhile, her mother worked hard to fulfill their daily needs. Besides all of that, she was also a spoiled girl. She always asked everything to her mother. And if her mother didn't fulfill what she wanted, she would cry. This made her mother feel sad. But she still loved her daughter. So she always tried to fulfill what her daughter wanted. My daughter, Dormy, please take me my basket over there. What? You want me to take your basket over there? Can't you see I'm busy right now? I'm not gonna help you! One day, Dormy forced her mother to build a gun for her. At First, her mother refused her request. She told her daughter that she didn't have enough money. Mom, I want a new gown. Oh, my daughter, but I don't have enough money for that. I don't care. If I want something, you should buy me one. Before they went to the market, suddenly Dormy noticed her mother. Alright, when we go to the market, you should walk behind me. I feel embarrassed if people see us walk together. Even her mother felt really sad. She still obeyed her daughter's request. She didn't want her daughter to feel embarrassed. The daughter dressed beautifully, while her mother just wore a simple dress. Even though they were a mother and a daughter, they looked so different. Her mother looked like a servant. In the middle of the way, a friend of Dormy greeted them. Hi, Dormy. Wait, is she your mother? Huh? How could you think like that? Of course, she is not my mother, but she is my servant. Her mother, who heard that, felt so heartbroken. She never thought that her own daughter would say something like that. But she kept silent, though her was crying aloud. Along the street, everyone kept asking Dormy about her mother, and she always told them that the old woman behind her was her servant. Dormy, why are you so ashamed to admit that I'm your mother? I'll raise you with all my love and care. Enough, mother! I don't want to hear your advice anymore! Her mother stayed patiently along the street until she could not bear it to hear her daughter's answer. She prayed to God. Oh God, please punish my rebel daughter. Please, God. Suddenly, Dormy's legs slowly turned to stone. Dormy, who found that her legs turned to stone, she screamed, Mother, what happened to my legs? She realized out that she had hurt her mother's feeling. Dormy cried and begged for forgiveness to her mother. Mother, please forgive me, mother. Please, mother, help me. She begged. I'm sorry, my daughter, but I will not do anything to put their punishment. You are turning into a stone because you disrespected me, your own mother. Dormy kept crying, but sadly, it was all too late. The whole body of Dormy eventually had become a stone. The mother actually felt so sad to saw her daughter had become a stone. And even though Dormy had become a stone, people can still saw her tears. That is the reason why it was called crying stone. Alright, now the moral of the value is, even in difficult life, we must respect to our parents who have tried for us. Thank you.
Terima kasih penampilan dari SMP Yadika 5. Untuk para dewan juri dipersilakan untuk memberikan tanggapan.
Hi, Grace. Check. Hi, Grace. Yes. I enjoy your performance. I really like how you express the mother of Dami. I thought you were the mother because it sounded like a really old expression and intonation as well, and your English is really good. So, congratulations.
Terima kasih Dewan Juri atas tanggapannya. Selanjutnya kita akan saksikan penampilan dari SMPN 1 Ranca Bogor. Dipersilakan untuk maju ke depan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, good morning everyone, the honorable judges. Let me introduce myself. My name is Kamila Zahrakusuma. I'm from Ranca Bogor Junior High School. Today, I want to tell the story about the origin of Lake Toba. Once upon a time, there was a farmer named Toba who lived on the island of North Sumatra. One day, he went fishing in the river. After just a few moments later, his bait was bitten by a large fish. And he was overjoyed because he had caught the fish to dinner. Toba said, "Ha ha ha ha! Today I will have a big fish! Yummy!" said Toba. When he got home, he realized the firewood at his house had run out. "Oh, my firewood had run out. I will go look for it," said Toba. When he returned, he was shocked to see that the place he kept the fish was now filled with gold scales. Toba said, "Oh my, where did all this gold come from? And where is the fish that I caught? I can't believe it. I'll be rich just one night." As Toba enters his room, he was astonished to see a beautiful woman combing her hair. He was mesmerized by her beauty. Toba said, "Who is this young woman? And why is she so beautiful? I want to ask her." And the young woman said, "Toba, I am the reincarnation of the fish that you caught. And the gold scales are part of my body," said the young woman. After just a few weeks, the young woman stayed at Toba's house. And Toba eventually proposed to her. Toba said, "I feel like I'm falling in love with you. Now I want you to be my wife because from the first time I met you, I was captivated by your beauty. Now, will you marry me?" asked Toba. And the young woman said, "I just want to marry with a man who keeps his promise." All right, Toba, but just on one condition. For never reveal my origin to anyone. And the Toba said, "All right, I promise I will never tell anyone." Years passed and they had a son named Samosir. But, however, Samosir was spoiled by his mother and grew into a lazy boy. One day, his mother asked him to deliver food to his father. Samosir at first refused, but eventually, albeit reluctantly. Samosir, on the way, feels so hungry. And then Samosir ate the food. that his father was calling him the son of a fish. Mother, is that true? Am I son of a fish? Asked Samosir. His mother was shocked because his father didn't keep his promise. Samosir, yes, that's right. You are my son. You are son of a fish because I was a fish who was incarnate. Now, I want you, Samosir, to run up the hill because storm was coming. I will curse this land. And then Samosir ran to run up the hill. And the mother prayed to God while crying, "Oh God, please turn me back into a fish. Please, God, please, because his father didn't keep his promise," said the young woman. And the mother was turned back into a fish. Soon, lightning struck and heavy rain began to fall, flooding the entire village. There was Samosir stood, become an island, which was later named Samosir Island. The end. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Terima kasih atas penampilan dari SMP 1 Raja Bogor. Kepada Dewan Juri, dipersilakan untuk memberikan tanggapannya.
Hi Camilla. So I really like your performance. It was done fluently and the pronunciation was understandable and clear with just some mispronunciation, but it was okay. And the performance can probably be slightly improved if you have more props. But in general, it was a good one. Thank you.
Terima kasih atas tanggapannya. Selanjutnya kita akan saksikan penampilan dari SMP Bukit Gloria. Dipersilakan untuk maju ke depan.
Ini gak bakal cepet kan?
Hello, Shalom, Assalamualaikum. Good morning everybody, good morning the judge, the teachers, and all my friends who have come to this storytelling competition. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Stephanie Trolia Rialaisula. I'm from Bukit Gloria School and I'm in 7th grade. Today, I'm going to perform a story which is entitled The Epic Tale of Sir Sadik and His Friends. Hope you will enjoy it. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village of Greenfield, there lived a brave knight named Sir Sadik. Sir Sadik was known for his courage and kindness. He had two best friends, Lily, a clever fairy, and Max, a strong and loyal blacksmith. In the morning of bright day, Sir Sadik was outside his home, and he noticed his two best friends. His face suddenly lighted up as he happily approached them. "Hey, good morning, guys!" Sir Sadik said while waving his hand excitedly. And they both suddenly heard Sir Sadik's voice greeting them excitedly. "Oh, hi, good morning! Looking pretty excited today, huh?" Lily sighed with a smile on her face, while Max also greeted Sir Sadik. "Ho, ho, ho! Good morning to you too, bro!" And then they decided to go to help the villagers just like the normal day. They walked through the forest excitedly. When they walked deeper into the forest, notice. They can't help but smell something burning. Noticing that something is not right, they quickly dash to the field. When they arrive at the field, the scene was to chaos. All the villagers running and screaming. "No, please!" one of the farmers said in despair as he saw his fields burning. Sir Sadik, Lily, and Max heard another scream. They looked toward the zone and they saw a huge, terrifying creature. It's a dragon. The dragon slowly approaching a villager as if wanting to eat him. Sir Sadik quickly ran toward the dragon. "Hey, what are you doing?" Sir Sadik shouted while Lily and Max followed behind to him. "Yeah, what's your purpose is coming here?" The dragon heard them. The giant creature turned its head and looked down at them. He growled at them to cause a reaction. The gigantic dragon then spread its wings and fly right to his nest. Not because of scared, but because the dragon wanted to prepare itself. Sir Sadik and his friends watched the dragon figure disappearing through the clouds and smokes. They didn't waste any time. They quickly dashed to Sir Sadik's house. They decided to save their village. Sir Sadik wore his shining armor and carried his trusty sword. Lily had her magic wand, and Max brought his shield. The three of them began their journey to the dragon's nest in the mountain. They faced many dangers along the way, but they never gave up. They worked together, using their courage and intelligence to overcome every obstacle. Finally, Sir Sadik, Lily, and Max arrived at the dragon's nest in the ledge cave. They saw a huge creature sleeping on a pile of wood. "Sadik, Max, let's attack the dragon!" Lily shouted when they dashed to approach the dragon with a quick motion. The dragon woke up from its sleep when Sir Sadik slapped the dragon with his sword. Lily controlled all of the gold and jewelry, while Max used his shield to protect them. After a while, Max shouted to Sir Sadik, "Sadik, the dragon is too strong!" Hearing that, Sir Sadik's feelings were filled with worry before quickly shift his gaze to Lily. "Lily, we need you. Go find a spot to get a better view of his weak spot." Lily didn't waste any time. She tried to fly higher and stand at the edge of a cliff. She noticed a weak spot on the dragon's head. She signaled to Sir Sadik. Sir Sadik bravely approached the dragon, while Max used his shield to always protect Sir Sadik. "Here you go, dragon!" Lily shouted as she aimed her magic wand and shot a powerful beam of light. The dragon roared in pain and flew away, never to be seen again. They couldn't believe that they had driven the dragon away, which meant they had saved their village. They returned to the village, and the villagers greeted them with joy. "Wow, our heroes! Oh my God, they are come back! Oh God, thank they are safe," said the villagers excitedly. Sir Drake, Lily, and Max become heroes in Greenfield. They were given awards and recognition for their bravery. The three friends learned that courage and the cooperation are the keys to overcoming any dangers. Now, the village of Greenfield was safe once more, and from the day on, they were known as the protectors of Greenfield, and their epic tale was told for generations. The end. So, it was all my story. The message we can take from this story is, if we face such a big problem, we must face it with courage and solid teamwork. Thank you very much for your attention. See you and bye-bye!
Terima kasih atas penampilan dari SMP Bukit Gloria. Untuk Dewan Wali dipersilakan untuk memberikan tanggapannya.
Stephanie, yes. Well done. It was really enjoyable. It was really enjoyable. I like your performance, and your English is really good.
Thank you.
So yes, congratulations.
Okay, thank you. Dari tadi kayaknya belum minum. Jadi bisa lanjut nggak apa-apa? Sudah siap belum dipastikan? Ya, pasti kemarin. Sudah? Sudah siap?
Selanjutnya penampilan dari SMP Yadika Sumedang. Dipersilakan untuk maju ke depan.
Sebentar ini. Ini ke sini ya? Gunakan ini. Rada longgar kita teh mah. Makasih ya teh. Honorable judges, respected audience, and everyone here today, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have you guys heard a Japanese popular legend from Central Java who tells about the story of love and betrayal? And here, I'm going to tell you about this story. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Rahmalia Pramudyanti, but you can call me Lia. And I'm from Yadika Junior High School, Tanjung Sari, Sumedang. Now, let's begin the story entitled Roro Jonggrang. Once upon a time, there was a kingdom named Prambanan. The people lived peacefully. However, soon their happy life was disturbed by Pengging Kingdom. The king, Bandung Bondowoso, wanted to occupy Prambanan. He was a mean king. The war between Prambanan and Pengging could not be avoided. Unfortunately, Prambanan lost the war and led by the new king, Bandung Bondowoso. Pengging could win the war because Bandung Bondowoso had a supernatural power. His soldiers were not only human, but also genius. Those creatures always obeyed Bandung Bondowoso. They always did whatever Bandung Bondowoso asked them to. And the king of Prambanan had a beautiful daughter. Her name was Roro Jonggrang. Bandung Bondowoso fell in love with her and wanted to marry her. If you wanted to marry me, you'll have to build 1,000 temples in just one night, said Roro Jonggrang. She hated Bandung Bondowoso because he made the people of Prambanan suffer. What? That's impossible! Anything for you, my dear, said Bandung Bondowoso. And then he called all his genies army. Oh, come to me, my genies army! Come to me, please! I need your help! Come to me! What can we do for you, my lord? Please build me 1,000 temples in just one night. And then, all those genies worked hard to build 1,000 temples. Meanwhile, Roro Jonggrang heard from the a straw and mortar in the middle of the night. Listen, all those genies are building a temple, right? We have to stop them by burning the straw and make some noise by pounding the mortar. The genies will think that the sun is going to rise and they will run away. Genies are afraid of sunlight. And it worked. All of those genies thought that sun rose. They did not know that the light was from the fire that burned the straw, and the noise from pounding the mortar was like the start of a new day. Bandung Bondowoso was furious. He knew that Roro Jonggrang just tricked him. You cannot fool me, Roro Jonggrang! I already have 999 temples. I only need one more temple. Now I will make you the 1,000 temples. With his supernatural power, Bandung Bondowoso cursed Roro Jonggrang to become a temple. Until now, the temple was still standing in the Prambanan area, Central Java. And the temple was named Roro Jonggrang Temple. So, the moral of this story is that deception and cheating do not bring happiness. Dishonesty will lead to undesirable consequences, as experienced by Roro Jonggrang, who was ultimately cursed to become a temple. That's all the story of Roro Jonggrang. Thanks for your nice attention, and finally, I'd like to say goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hi, Leah. Your English is very great. Your pronunciation was very clear, very understandable, and also the grammar was accurate. And then the story was presented very clear, very structured, and very fluent. And I think it could be just a slightly better if you have more property to help you well telling the story. But overall, it was really good.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Terima kasih atas penampilan dari SMP Yadika Sumedang. Selanjutnya kita akan saksikan penampilan dari SMP IT Instan Tama. Dipersilakan untuk maju ke depan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Waalaikumsalam. Hello there everyone. Good morning. How is everyone doing today? Wonderful. Hey, you know, I actually have a really interesting story to tell you all. You wanna hear it? Alrighty. But wait, who's silly me? I forgot to introduce myself. Hello, today I will be telling you all a story about Rawang Tingkuluak. Say, have you ever heard of Rawang Tingkuluak before? Well, this story is not that popular, so I'm sure you haven't. This story is from Solo, West Sumatra. Now, I will tell you all about it. Without further ado, let's start this story with a once upon a time. A long, long time ago, in a swamp, many quicksands, lived an old lady with one and only daughter. They were very poor. The husband of the old lady had already passed away. The daughter was very spoiled, while her mother would go out and work hard every day to collect firewood. Her daughter was stood in front of a mirror all day, admiring her own beauty. One day, her mother asked her to do some chores and to clean the house while she was gone. But instead, she only cleaned her own belongings and not finished the chores. When her mother got back home, she was shocked, yet so disappointed
Why? Her daughter said rudely to her that she could have been thankful that she already helped her a little bit. Then she asked rudely to her mother, "Mother, I'm hungry! You did bring back some food, didn't you?" she asked rudely. Her mother showed her some corn and cassava. That's the only thing her money could afford. Her daughter was furious. "No, she's not going to eat that." She said to her mom, "I don't care, Mom. Tomorrow I want to eat rice." The next day, her mother asked her daughter to come with her to go to an old. On the way back home, her mother was panting. The basket of rice was too heavy for her to handle. She asked her daughter for some help, but her daughter refused. She wanted to rest for a while, but her daughter also refused. "Mom, I want to go back home quickly," she said. But her mother rested anyways. She put the basket beside her. After a few minutes, suddenly her daughter yelled again. "Mother, rest time is over! I want to go home!" As her mother stood up, and when she was about to pick up the basket, her shaky hands accidentally dropped it. Rice shattered everywhere. Her daughter was furious. She yelled at her mom, "My bad, Mom! Why do you keep annoying me? This is all because of you! Now we lost a lot of rice! I'm going back home first! I don't care! You clean it up yourself!" She left her mother there and went back home alone. Her mother was heartbroken. She was so disappointed in her daughter's behavior. She sat down. "Oh my Lord! I couldn't take it anymore! My daughter is so cruel to me! Oh my Lord, please, for once, make her become a useful daughter." The God heard her prayers. Suddenly, the sky became dark. The clouds became gray. Rain poured everywhere, and lightning struck. Her daughter was stunned. She did not expect this kind of weather, but she kept walking, hoping to quickly find home. But as she was walking, her leg accidentally got stuck in the quicksand. She was panicking. She didn't know what to do. So she screamed, "Mother! Mom! Help me!" But her mother just stood still. She couldn't do anything. Her tired old legs can't be moved a single bit. Her daughter yelled again, "Mother! This is all your fault! I'm not going to survive!" But it was cut. Why? Because she was devoured by the quicksand completely. Her mother was crying, screaming for her name, but it was all too late. Before she got devoured by the quicksand, she threw away her scarf, and her mother left it there. She went alone sadly. A few weeks later, suddenly, a big, beautiful, shady tree grew in the place where the scarf was put. Her mother noticed this and said, "Oh, my daughter, I know this is you. Even though you're no longer by my side, you are finally useful for other people around you." After that, suddenly the swamp quickly dried up. It became a beautiful rice field. The shepherds usually bring their sheep there. And that's the end of the story. The end. Now, every story has a lesson. From this story, we can learn that we should never and ever disrespect our parents. They have taken care of us with love and care.
trying to fulfill our needs. Especially our mother, they have loved us since 9 months before we were even born. So never and ever disrespect our parents. This story was called Kawang Tinguluak for a reason. Kawang Tinguluak means scarf, like the scarf that the daughter wore in this story. Now, I think that's all for me. If you like this story, you can of course share it to your friends or family. Thank you very much for listening. My name's Galia and see you soon. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Terima kasih atas penampilan dari SMP IT Instantan. Mari kita dengarkan komentar dari Dewan Juri.
Galia, hello.
Hello.
Your story is well structured, and then your English is perfect as well, and then your fluency, and it was really smooth when you deliver the story, so it was really good. And then I really like also your expression, how you express the characters. So well done, Galia.
Thank you.
Terima kasih Dewan Juri atas tanggapannya. Selanjutnya kita akan saksikan penampilan dari SMP Yadika 12. Dipersilakan untuk maju ke depan.
Good afternoon to my honorable judges. My name is Yadika and I came from Yadika Junior High School. So today, I want to tell you a story about Nyai Roro Kidul. It's the legend in west of Java. Hope you'll enjoy. The story began with the existence of Pakuan Pajajaran Kingdom, which was ruled by a wise king named King Mundi. Mundi had a beautiful daughter named Princess Kaita, and for her beauty, she often called by Dewi Sringenge, which means the favorite son. But actually, the king was still upset because he did not have a son who can be prepared to be the next king. After a long time, the king was finally made his decision. He married with Dewi Mutiara, and they were blessed with a birth of a son who can be prepared to be the next king. But also, Kalina is also a great prospective candidate, knowing that the concubines and his son was not agreed for this. I want this kingdom to be yours, my son. Say, Dewi Mutiara, please. I'm sorry, mother, but it wouldn't be possible for us because that first child, Princess Kalita. I know that, my son, and I will ask for some demand to your father to expel Princess Kalita from the palace. You love me, right? Then, and he will fulfill this for us. So, after getting much attention from the king, Dewi Mutiara started asking many demands. At first, she made sure that their son will be the man who will replace the king. And the second demand, she has to expel Dewi Princess Kalita from the palace. But the king was not fulfilled the second one. I'm sorry, my lord, but why can't you say? I gave you a son, I gave you what you want. Yes, you do, but I will not accept your evil request. Knowing the answer from the king, Dewi Mutiara was so angry. She only put a
This night, you and I, we would go find a witch named Jahil. Ooh, the night has come, and Dewi Mutiara find a witch named Jahil.
Well, I can help you, lady.
I want you to curse Princess Kadita. Her flawless skin turned into witch and scabs. Oh, no. Just make both Kadita and her mother suffer so bad. And if you do a great job, then I will pay you a lot of money and gold, as much as you want.
As you wish.
The sun was arise. When Kadita was woke up, she looked into the mirror. What is happening to my skin? Her mother woke up and the king was running inside the room in panic. Kadita, what is happening to you? You didn't eat any bad thing. I don't know that. After I woke up, my skin was full of scabs. The king was so sad seeing his own daughter and his wife. Instead, it was a witchcraft. Day by day has come. The king did everything he can to heal both of them, but nothing seems to work. And more worse is, the queen has to die in front of Kadita because he's too far to win. I'm sorry, my love. Don't you ever put a grudge in your heart, and I will always love you. No, mother! Don't leave me! My mother is still away! Kadita feels so miserable, broken-hearted, but at the same time, Dewi Mutiara still wants to get rid of Princess Kadita. I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but this time, I think you really have to get rid of your own daughter. I'm sorry for my impotence, but her illness might be the golden used to our kingdom. If this was the best, then I should start this time. Kadita, I must expel you from the place because your illness might be dangerous to our kingdom. No! How could you? I'm your own daughter, Dad! I'm sorry, my love, but you have to expel because your illness. Please forgive me. No! How could you? I will never forgive you. Kadita finally left the place secretly. She walked with no destination. She was scared, but she believed that God will always help her. So, after a week, she walked with no destination. She finally arrived within the southeast coast of Java. She slept in a coral reef. But in her dream, she heard a voice that said, Kadita, your illness might be gone forever. Just trust me and jump into the seawater. Kadita was finally woke up. And she is still confused about what she heard that night. But she already tired about her disease. She jumped into the seawater. And miraculously, her skin was flawless. Her scab was faded away. Kadita was full of happiness. Now, she didn't get back to the place. Instead, she covered the sea and established a beautiful kingdom. Until now, she's known as Nyaira Rokido. From here, we learn that don't you ever put a jealous to someone else, and don't you ever do some evil thing. Instead, always be grateful to everything you've got, and always believe that God will always have His own way to help us. Thank you for listening.
Terima kasih atas penampilan dari SMP Yadika 12. Mari kita dengarkan komentar dari para dewan juri.
Hi, what's your name again?
My name is Baik Julia Putri Anjani.
Hi, Mike. So I really like your performance. You used a good common of English, just a slight inaccuracy in grammar and pronunciation, but everything was good. And then you had a great intonation and also expression. And you were confident while retelling the story, and then the story was presented very well. And I think the use of props might help you a bit, but it was good. In general, it was great. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Selanjutnya kita akan saksikan penampilan dari SMP Hosana. Dipersilakan untuk maju ke depan.
Hello, good morning, my dear judges and everyone in the room, of course. So, first and first, I want to introduce myself. My name is Luisa Chelsea Delarista. My name is Chelsea. I'm from Hosanna Junior High School. And now that we get back to the topic, do you guys know where City Madrid is located? Yes, right. It is located in Garut, West Java, Banjar City Street, and Garut Regency, of course. Now that we have know where it is located, why don't we know about City Madrid and how it exists? So, once upon a time, in a village, there lived a very wealthy woman named Nyai Bagni. Nyai Bagni is a widow with everything inherited from her husband, who had previously left her. During her life, Nyai Bagni only thought about wealth and was afraid of becoming poor. So, she likes to show off her wealth in front of the villagers, who most are poor. Unfortunately, she was blessed with children too, so she lived alone by herself. Whoa! I'm very rich! I am the richest woman in this village. I am no match for you commoners. Said Nyai Bagni while she was looking at her golds and jewelries. Many villagers like to borrow money from her, but the cunning Nyai Bagni always forced them to pay her double. Or if someone can pay, Nyai Bagni doesn't hesitate to do bad things towards them. Well, one day, a woman came to her house. She said, Nyai Bagni, have mercy on me. My son has not eaten for a few days. Said the woman, sadly. But Nyai Bagni just replied this. Ha! You crazy woman! Do you think I care? I don't care. Then it's my business to mind you and your son. So Nyai Bagni, arrogantly, well, she just splats her some water because they seemed to didn't want to go at all. And it went all over the woman, and her baby body became wet and left to have no choice but to go. After that incident, the next day, an old man came to Nyai Bagni's house shop. He walked unsteadily. His appearance was dirty and shady. He uses his stick to help him walk. Before, he just said to Nyai Bagni,
Stay far away from my house, here. Ugh, she said before she was coming back to her house. The old man, on the other hand, didn't want to go yet. Instead, he just stuck his stick in Yadika's shop before pulling it out and walking away. Without a moment delay, a water started to splash out from where the old man had stuck his stick. The villagers who noticed it immediately fled to safety. But Yadika only realized it too late. She realized it only when her house got to be swallowed by the flood. But guess what she does? She just hurriedly gathered all her golds and jewelries to evacuate it with her. Help! Help me! She shouted. But of course none of the villagers would hear her because they all overran fled to safety. For now, Yadika just drowned in along with her big house, golds and jewelries, literally all her wealth. And now, the villagers had already transformed into a body of water called Situ Bagi. Now that we all have know about how Situ Bagi exists, there's a moral message we should learn about. It's not to be greedy, arrogant, or unwilling to share. Because all their actions have its good purpose, and vice versa. That's all about my story about Storyteller. Thank you. Roses are red, violets are blue. When you believe in yourself, dreams come true. Thank you.
Terima kasih penampilan dari SMP Hasana. Mari kita dengarkan komentar Pak Dewan Juri.
Lisa, Chelsea,
Yes, right.
how are you?
I'm great to hear.
Okay. You're very fluent in your story, and I can understand all the sentences. Everything is correct. Everything is good. Just a few pronunciation error, but that's okay. But then you were very confident as well, so that was really good. Okay. Congratulations, Chelsea. Thank you.
Thank you.
Terima kasih Dewan Juri atas tanggapannya. Selanjutnya adalah penampilan dari SMP 14 Bogor. Dipersilakan untuk maju ke depan.